Ways to improve your English. Learning English can be difficult at times because it is not your mother language. You need a lot of hard work or perseverance to learn a new language. You may not be successful at times. Don't panic. Here are some tips for you. A. Read a lot. It really helps you. We need lots and lots of reading to learn a new language. When you read, you learn new words without thinking about them. You also learn grammar. If you see "I ate" 100 times while you are reading, you probably won't say "I eated." And you also learn how English speakers usually make sentences, and what the normal way of speaking or writing is. B. Listen as much as you can. Like reading, listening also helps you a lot. If you hear lots of English words, they get into your brain. Listening can be more difficult when you watch TV or a film. It might be too fast for you at times. These days you often find audiobooks. You can listen to them. There are hundreds of audiobooks on the internet. You can download the books from the internet. Play the audiobook on your mobile phone or any other audio player and listen many times. This is a brilliant way to practice listening, and you can check in the book if you don't catch a word. You can even listen to it while traveling on a bus. Don't forget to choose an easy book. Listening to English music is also a good idea. If you find the song difficult, you can usually find the lyrics, the words of the song, on the internet. So you can check what you hear. Albert Einstein. My name is Albert Einstein. Many people know about the great things I've accomplished. But I had many barriers before I became famous. I was born in Germany. When I was in elementary school, I already knew about math and statistics. When I was a boy, I pretended to be a great scientist. Loved school, but my life at home was hard. My father lost his job, so my family lived in poverty. We could not pay the rent in Germany. We became immigrants and went to Italy. I finished high school and went to college in Switzerland. After college, I began writing about science. I did not reach success in an instant, though. At first, other scientists did not approve of my work. They thought I was a failure. Rising to the rank of an admired scientist was a gradual process. Soon, people started to notice that I was right. At last, I began to get some recognition. I showed how to find the approximate size of very big things, like stars. I also detected and explained the movement of very small things, like atoms. And for fun, I made a machine that could refrigerate food by inserting heat. I never retired. It was my duty to keep working. I overcame many hard times. And I will be remembered for my important works. Blackbeard. A long time ago, I had my first job. It didn't give me much of an income. It was on a giant pirate ship. On my first night, there was a thick fog over the water. A lamp on the ship revealed an enormous man. He had a sword in his belt. His name was Blackbeard, and he was one of the most violent pirates ever. One day, Blackbeard did an extraordinary thing. He attacked several ships near a town. He took some of the town's citizens. Then he declared, "You give me medicine." Blackbeard wanted the medicine for some of the sick pirates on his ship. The people had a bad impression of him. They were mad, and they resisted. But they were trapped. They wanted to get rid of him. So the town's council decided to give him the medicine. After this, there was a reward for catching Blackbeard. If Blackbeard was caught, he would have a trial. He didn't want to go to jail, so he quit being a pirate. Blackbeard became a fisherman. But he ought to have stayed on land. The Royal Navy was still looking for him. They attacked him while he was fishing on his boat. Blackbeard fought against many men. Finally, he was killed. He didn't even get a funeral. But people still tell tales about him many years later.